Welcome to Between Two Jobs. My name is Duke, or Sexton, or Vink, or whatever you want to call me. I want to try and have a little bit of fun. You know, as someone who is very tall, handsome, charismatic, charming, I felt like it's a crime to not be in front of the camera more. So I'm going to start doing some interviews with some lovely people that I have met along my journey in the wild world of professional wrestling. Today, my test subject, none other than Isla Dawn.
Hello.
I have questions, like, in my mind, but I haven't, I think, like, in the future I'll have cue cards. I think that'd be funnier.
I'm glad that I got the version of the podcast.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's room to grow. And then I can have you back once you've done something.
Once I've done something, you'll have a long wait, brother.
My first question, who hurt you?
Anyway, guys, this was nice.
Thank you for joining me.
Here's a question for you.
Okay.
When I'm answering stuff, do you want me answering to you or do you want me answering to the camera?
Answer to me.
Okay.
I'm going to look at you for majority of it.
Who wouldn't? Oh, my diet was going well today. Who hurt me?
The most.
Oh, it's a long list.
Why did you get into wrestling?
It was maybe. Do you ever have actually not told you this story before?
You might have, but I have a horrible memory.
That's true.
And you have a habit. And this is my frustration with you and Gibson.
Okay, go for it.
I'll try to tell a story, or I'll start talking, and then you two just over the top. What's the point in talking? No one wants to listen? So, normally I just let you guys talk. But in that, I listen so much, I can't remember everything.
I do that. I'm not going to deny it. I do.
Yeah. It's infuriating.
It's a bit of fun.
For you.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
Here's the best. I don't even care what question I did ask. Here's the only question I need to know the answer to, and the only thing I want to talk about now. You think you are...
I knew this was going to come up.
You think you are the main character,
Yes.
and that everyone else, including myself, is an NPC, correct?
Yes.
NPC is non-playable character. We are all Sims in her world.
If I died today, the whole world would just go...
When did you start to believe? No, it's not a discovery. When did you start to believe this ridiculousness?
When did I discover? When did I begin to theorise it and then confirm it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a long time. I don't remember a time that I didn't have that belief. I knew you were going to bring this up.
Well, it's a great way to segue into, have you been to therapy?
I tried it once.
Didn't like it.
I tried it once and the therapist was really young and really pretty. And I just thought, you have your life so together that that I feel uncomfortable how not together mine is. And there was almost like an aspect of like, I can't let you see my weakness.
The therapist. Yeah. Okay.
So I went once, never went back.
Do you think that would surprise many people?
What, of me not going to?
You not going back?
I don't think it would surprise you, Gibson, Aoife, Roisin, JD, family.
Friends and family.
With clothes, like...
Everyone that knows you.
But the inner circle. But then outside of that, I think they'd be like, Courtney. Courtney's well together. Courtney's a stable human being.
So, professional wrestling.
Yeah.
We met at the Performance Centre.
We met, sadly.
What, because I have two favourite memories of our time together at our previous place of
I have an
employment.
idea of what I think your favourite is.
The coconut.
That's not the one I thought, but fair.
Ah.
My other thought was when you were in the car and I was having an argument in the front seat.
Me and Grayson.
Yeah.
Me and Grayson are in the back seat as we are heading to the end of year awards, I think.
Yeah.
And
or
you're
back
in the,
from Grayson got out.
Grayson got out, and I was like, you lucky son of a... That was fun. I had multiple car rides of you two in the front that weren't pleasant.
Really?
Yeah, there was another one. Yeah. The coconut. Can I tell the coconut story?
You can tell the coconut story. I have no shame in that story.
Okay.
I was being a good employee.
So you tell it.
No, because I look through it with the eyes of trauma.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. We're heading to a coconut show, which is a local live event in Florida. GYV, Schism? Schism.
Yeah.
They're checked out.
FKs.
I can say that. They won't mind.
They'd already had the conversation by that point.
They were trying to get out. Okay.
Bear in mind, I've only still been in NXT for like 4 months at this point.
Okay.
I'm still very new.
Uh-huh. You're right. Yeah, so you want to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. GYV were running late and refused to take tolls. And Isla was like, no, I really want to be on time for this coconut show. Like, just take the tolls. And they're like, send us the 69 cents or whatever it was.
JD made me send the price of every toll. And he wouldn't take the toll unless the Zelle had came through.
That's funny. You live for the plot. That's funny.
And then you stopped for the bathroom when no one actually needed to be.
So at some point, we're running late. And I have this great idea because Isla is stressing that we're going to be late. She doesn't even know that this is like her last coconut show.
It was literally my last one.
Before you got called up.
Yeah, literally the very last one.
So she's in the back, she's stressing out that we're going to be late for this coconut show. While the three of us are having a laugh at her expense as friends. And I decided to change my contact in my phone from my name to Matt Bloom. And then I started messaging myself, being like, where are you? Why are you guys late? Whatever. And I remember putting your name in there to be like, yeah, me, GYV, and Isla are on the way, but we're running late. And you were like, why'd you mention my name? I was like, you're here, aren't you? And then just like tears.
You sent a message saying it was from Bloom.
Yep.
That was like, I can't remember what you said exactly, but it was essentially like, you're in like a shit ton of trouble, like get your fucking asses here. Like, it was like a lay down the law that I thought was from Bloom. And I have a good relationship with Bloom. I don't like anyone not liking me. And I really like Bloom. So I like Bloom being my friend. And I was worried that that was now going to change because you three were terrible people. I've not cried much in front of you.
I've made you cry multiple times.
When?
Or the Bloom thing.
The Bloom one.
There was a games night recently where you were talking about maybe selling your house.
Yeah, you did make me cry in that
And
one.
I just went, end is near. But, I mean, the end could be near for any of us. So you just got to enjoy it while you can.
And the thing is, if the end is near for me, sucks to be you guys.
Anyway, crazy woman. Locker room wise, UK or here better?
UK, but that's because we were literally like
More of a...
living together.
You guys had known each other for a lot longer as well, I assume.
Not like
Cool.
a lot of them did. I didn't. There was a Scottish group of us, but I also hadn't been in Scotland for a while because I'd been like coming and going from in different countries. So like the person that I knew the most was Tony. So like for me, I had like Gibson I'd met once before NXT UK, and then he very quickly became like my best friend. But it was for me, it was a very like built family in NXT UK. But we were like literally a family. We would get up in the morning, go for breakfast together in the hotel. Everyone travelled together in like whatever like split of cars, trained together the whole day in the PC. Finish training, go to Nando's. Everyone would have a big Nando's together. We'd all go back to the hotel. We'd go to the pool. We'd play ball games in the pool. We'd go back, shower, come out, play board games till 1 a.m. Do it all again next day.
Boring. So who didn't you like working?
I don't think there was anyone in America that I didn't like working.
No issues?
Nah, because I genuinely think that I'm a pleasant person. No matter what, I will try and have a nice time, and I feel like anyone that I worked with also had that attitude. I'm trying to think through the entire like UK performance centre. I don't remember any of us having anything that like bled through. But I think there was more, not even more, like, but by more I mean like one or two more people that I didn't get on with in the UK than I ever was here.
Here's just been a dream for you.
You know what? I've had a nice time. I've had a really nice life. Any of my issues have been more things like dating someone and then stopping dating them rather than like having an issue with like women that I've worked with or like...
So all self-inflicted stuff from a result of your actions.
But I get on with pretty much every woman as far as I'm aware. Just not the men.
Is there anything you would do differently if you were to go back, do it again, you know, those kind of things?
I know I could have been a 10 times better wrestler. I could have been like this. I could have been in better shape. There's lots of things it could have been. But I also know that at some point, everyone, unless you're like...
Well, they used to say everyone but Vince is getting fired.
Yeah, like, there's a few people now on the roster that you're like, you're not getting fired. But for the most part, everyone's getting fired at some point.
At some point, yep.
And I genuinely, when I get signed to NXT UK, I remember having my first match for NXT UK and I didn't have a contract yet. And like the match, it was like a 4-way and the match didn't go very well. And I remember walking back and going, I'm not getting signed. I was like, but still wrestled in the Royal Albert Hall. Like, that's pretty cool. And then, like, we done like the Mae Young and I was like, I done the uncontracted. I was like, I done the Mae Young Classic. That's pretty cool. Got it signed. It was like, well, I've got this contract for only last 2 years. And then I got like bumped up a raise. I was like, pretty cool. And everything was just like a bonus of like, that's pretty cool. Moved to America, cool. NXT, tag title, like all of those things were a lot more than I ever thought I was going to get when I started. So everybody's going to get fired at some point. In my head, I wasn't even getting the job in the first place, let alone getting moved over to America, having a green card, getting to the main roster, winning a title, like traveling the world, like that's all just bonus to me.
Yep. And we got action figures, right? So close. So close.
The one thing that kills me, I think it eats me up. Like, do you know when people like, I'm talking to a boy right now who's not in wrestling.
Cool. Smart.
And he doesn't know wrestling. Like, he doesn't really know much about it other than like your Ultimate Warriors and your like who he saw like
As a kid, yeah.
Yeah. And we were talking about it and he was like, oh, it's really cool. Have you got an action figure? And having to be like, no, I don't. I don't have one. Some people have made custom ones. Do they count? Like, it's the thing that like eats me up. Because you want in a game, you want an action figure. Like, that's the things that you want. I got one of them, I didn't get the other.
Yeah. See, yeah, so I got the video games in the display, but like, and which is cool because as a kid, I grew up playing the video games. But the toy is like the...
It eats me up. Because do you know how badly I wanted, like, to give my nephews, like, an action figure of me? Mm-hmm. Like, I just wanted to be like, to my nephews, like, hey, look, this is a really cool, here's an action figure of your auntie.
It's good, but I gave mine to my nephew, and I just got run over by a train
Oh,
repetitively.
to be fair, one of the custom ones, and I feel really bad for this.
She did just cut me off, but yeah, go on. Go back to the start. I called her out for this. Yeah, go on.
One of the custom ones someone made for me, and I was like, oh, this is really cute. This is when I was in the UK, and I had it. And my nephew got like a wrestling ring toy. So he had like a couple of figures, and he was like, oh, Coco, can I play with like you? And I was like, yeah, it's sick. And I'd like kept this action figure good. It was like a custom one someone had made. Mm-hmm. I'd kept it good. My nephew started playing with it. And then he would like take it in the car with him, and I was like, oh, that's really cute. He's like taking like his auntie out to the car with him, like taking it on journeys. What he was actually doing was getting on a motorway and throwing it out the window at full speed so the other cars would knock it down.
Is that the one that spat on my feet?
No, it's the other one. They're both insane.
I want to discuss financials with wrestlers. I'm not this because I just think a lot of people from my time there. I think it's an important topic that not a lot of people have a great grasp on.
Oh no, not at all. Especially foreigners.
You reckon?
Well, yeah, and
I reckon the 21-year-olds that are living on credit cards.
Sure, yeah, but I feel at least they come in on a better footing than the foreigners. Whereas, I mean, I'm assuming you were the same. I don't know. Actually, maybe you weren't because you were here for a bit before you like officially started. The process.
We don't talk about that.
Go on. Who hurt you?
3, 2, 1. Sorry, money.
The process of moving here and getting social security,
opening up the bank account.
Like getting your deposit on an apartment, getting whatever I didn't drive when I moved here. Other people getting cars.
A lot of people had troubles getting cars.
That stuff.
Yeah.
When you just get your visa and you don't have a social security number yet, so therefore you can't have a bank account, which means you can't get paid.
Oh, but the back pay was great.
The back pay was good, but I ate into like my savings massively in the UK. Being able and like doing it on a UK card that was charging me every time I was like, there was just a lot of.
I think because we're very like, we want to be here and we want to like, we don't want to rustle any feathers and whatever. Whereas like, I know I moved, it's like 30, 35 hours door to door, whatever it is, right? To get from Australia to here, to move everything over. I know people that moved from North Carolina and got
the same amount.
bigger moving bonus, right? But they would have asked for it and they would have felt comfortable asking for it. I was just like, I'm going to take what you give me because you're telling me.
Yeah, I was the same. Even I didn't like asking for like an extra week on the apartment.
Even on the rental apartments where I think they normally offer you like a month.
I had a month, yeah.
Shanky got 8 months. 8 months living.
Gibson and JD get furniture.
Oh, I didn't get
furniture. They were allowed to empty the apartment. But
there's levels to it.
I just think for us moving over from a foreign country and doing all that stuff that already puts you in the back foot. And I also think how fortunate we are to also speak the language, because I genuinely do not know how I was so confused doing everything, and I genuinely...
Because it's a different world for us.
Yeah. For anyone, and there is a lot of people that come over and English isn't their first language, or they don't, and I honestly have so much respect because I do not know how to do it, because I was ready to like rip my head out trying to like function here.
But I think that's also a point that I'm trying to make, in that just getting the job and the opportunity, it doesn't mean that everything's going to work out. And I think a lot of people are sold the dream, right? It depends if you come from wrestling or from whatever.
I feel like indie people
have a better understanding,
yeah.
But then it becomes, well, are you still able to be financially mature or not, right? Like, I had my 20s in Australia. I ran my own business. So, like, I had an idea of, all right, I need to save this much for tax. I need to do this. I know how to, like, do my, what do you call them, like, spreadsheets and whatever else. I know where to put my money and why and whatever. So, like, I felt like that helped me here go, okay, number one, it's not forever. Number two, nothing's guaranteed.
It's really hard not to interrupt you right now.
Oh, do it.
I keep going.
Go on, bring out something worth saying.
No.
I'm making some, I'm.
Yeah, no, but all I wanted to say is, instead of letting you finish, I wish that like we had maybe been closer when I moved here, because I don't have all that stuff, and I like wish I did have it, because I've not like frivolously spent my money, but when I look at you and how
when you asked me like how are you affording rent after getting released, I was like, what do you mean? I have money
But like
to...
how much savings you have and how you've done all that, I look at and go, hell. And if I had that, and I'm still in a fine position, but I go, Jesus Christ, I could have been like...
Imagine if I...
Yeah.
So I do that with Grimes, where
Yeah.
during COVID, during PC Lives, he grabbed the mic and was like, ladies and gentlemen, y'all should be buying Bitcoin. I'm not... Like, and everyone's laughing. And he's like, I'm not joking. It's going to go up. And we're like, oh, I should have listened. Like, if I just...
But I have that exact same thing where I go like, I wish I had like known more about stocks and this and put money into this savings thing and you get this back.
And that's why I want to talk about it more with people, because I think there are so many people that don't have an understanding of it. The people I'm talking to now are kind of like, yeah, I've just found out about this, or I'm just looking into doing this, or like putting my money here. I know at some point at WWE, they had someone come in and be like, look, if you want to talk to us about money and like what to do with your money, yada, yada, like you can. But I think it needs to be more...
I also feel like that was more tax-based.
It probably.
Rather than being like, here's how to like...
Get the most out of your money.
Yeah. It was more like, here's how to like do your taxes.
Yeah.
Which is also another thing as a foreigner, you're like, what am I doing?
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I just think it's such an important thing that people probably aren't going to think about until after they're out. And then they go, oh crap, it's dried up, you know? The money's gone, the weekly paycheck. You know, like when you stopped, like when you're, for you, 90 days, when that was done, and then you check your bank account like that next week and you're like, where's that money?
I do feel very fortunate that...
You should.
It's been almost a year and I'm still fine. Without particularly like earning like in that time, like working loads and like really like...
You got a good work-life balance.
Yeah, I didn't frivolously spend, and I still had fun, and I still like got my house and stuff. And like the biggest thing I've spent money on ever is my mum and my nephews.
That's sweet.
Like I've like bought my mum like I've never bought myself a designer or anything, but I've bought my mum like a designer bag. I've like flew my nephews out to Florida and took them to Disney World. I've flew my mum to New York, that kind of stuff.
If you can afford it and you're not putting it on credit cards, you know what I mean? I think then it's fine.
Like, they're the only like big spends I ever done.
Yeah.
Like I never done any other like big thing for me. So I'm very happy that I done those big things still. And was mindful at least, but know that I still did do things with it rather than just like, because I also hate that. I also hate the concept of like saving money and not enjoying it and not letting your family and your friends enjoy it, and then you die and what happened?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I hate the thought of that, of being like, oh, I kept on like Scrooge essentially. I hate the idea of being like
tight as tight
yeah,
can be.
I didn't live, I didn't get to like, I didn't go out for drinks with my friends, I didn't like let people have fun.
It depends how you view money and what you like to do with it, right? Like I'm not going to buy a bag, but I'll go put 5K on a poker table, and other people will think that's insane.
But then you'll also come back with more money.
I can. I don't always. But my friend back in Australia, he gets haircuts every week for like $80, $90. And I go, that is, to me, that's a waste of money.
But see, well, like my hair here is expensive.
Yeah.
And for me, because I'm not a person who's like particularly like spends money on me, but I need to do that because it's like for wrestling and all that, like whatever. And I go, oh God, it's so much money. But I would I'd give my mum money to go on holiday and not think of anything of it because I'm like, I want to make my family happy, but I'm like, I don't want to pay hundreds on getting my hair dyed, but I have to, but it kills me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everyone's different, and everyone's got a different way of, or different priorities for their money. Thank you for being my test subject.
You're welcome.
I didn't think it would go this long, but I hope you had a somewhat pleasant experience.
Yeah. Why did you not think it would go this long?
I thought you'd get sick of me about halfway through and walk
I thought
out.
you'd be ruder.
So I can be ruder next time?
I was expecting like more personal, because
More about your love life?
just about my life in general, because you know everything.
Yes.
Because you know everything in my life that happens as it happens, because I text it into the group chat as it happens. I just thought
You thought I was coming like with just
I
knives.
thought it was. Well, when we joked about this, the joke that you made, the joke question you said you were going to ask, I thought that was what you were going to lead off with.
I wouldn't do that. But I can, when you leave, sit here, film new questions, and then just splice. And I think that would be fun.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? Can cancel me. Or cancel other people.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Save that for next time. That's going to be a long one.